Okay, people, it's Lock the Plug again, and today I want to show you guys how to reverse your chord. I want to reverse this chord, right? So like how the effect where you hear a chord in an instrumental and it sounds like it's rising and falling and rising and falling. Personally, I like to use a lot of reverse chords because like it gives this spice. It spices things up for me. So like the effect where you hear in some songs, like the chord rises and falls. So this is how you achieve that kind of effect. I want to show you guys how to achieve that with your chords. So on this beat, this is the main chord in the song. So what you want to do first is copy this chord. I like to duplicate this into a new pattern so it doesn't affect like what I have before. Um, so I create a new pattern 14, and I paste the same chord into pattern 14, and then I can manipulate this chord separately in pattern 14. So the next thing you want to do is Control A, highlighting everything, and then alternate Y. So alternate Y flips the chord for you, and then you just accept that like this. Okay, so that's not all. You can't leave the flipped chord that way because it's going to sound different from the original chord you have in your project. So highlight the flipped chord and consolidate it, which is Control Alternate C. I typically like to consolidate without like any effects, without the master effect or the insert effect. So after consolidating this, click on this and reverse, right? So clicking on reverse flips back this chord to the original chord you had in your project. Remember, alternate Y flips your chord and changes it from the original chord you have in your project. And this is why I always put it in a different pattern. So now you click on reverse, it flips it back to your original chord progression, but in a reverse form. Now you can have the rise and fall effect on your original chord sound. Now let's hear what it sounds like. You can hear the rise and fall effect, right? You can hear the rise and fall effect. Let's listen to the original chord and hear the difference. So that's the sound of the original chord. Now let's hear it together with our reversed chord. Let's arrange this properly. Okay. So this is the both chords playing together, the reversed and the plain chord progression. You can hear. So yeah, this is how you spice up your instrumentals. This is how you spice up your chord. I like to leave the both of them together so they can give me all of those spice that I need. Share this video to somebody that you think might need this tip. Share it with a producer friend, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube because I'll be dropping more of those gems on my YouTube. Bye.